Please take a moment to increase the brightness on your device for optimal viewing. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sketchy Friendler, where every day I tell you a story and I draw a picture to go along with it. So today I'm going to tell you about the time I broke into a bank by accident. All right, so before we get going, let me just tell you guys, if you don't know already, that yes, I am drawing in blue. Just bear with me. I will get into drawing with my graphite shortly. And if you cannot see what I'm drawing, please crank up the brightness on your viewing device all the way up. And if you're on your cell phone and this seems too small, little trick. Turn your phone horizontal and you will see that the image fills up the entire screen. And with that in mind, let's do this. All right, so let me tell you about the time I broke into a bank accidentally. All right, so this is going back to late teens, I think, maybe early 20s, but I think it was late teens. In San Francisco, there is a place where all the financial institutions are and all the headquarters of all these big corporations are. It's called the Financial District. You may be familiar with it. In the Financial District, there is a shopping mall. I think it's still there. It's called the Crocker Galleria. And there's a lot of like shops in there and stuff. And on one occasion, my friends and I, who shall remain nameless, just in case I get any flack for it. But no, honestly, I didn't commit any crimes, so we won't get to that. But I did break into a bank. This was on the weekend. We went to the Crocker Galleria to check out some of the stores, and one of us said, "Oh, I gotta go to the bathroom." So we're looking around trying to find a restroom, right? And we ended up, there was some side door that we pushed open, and before we knew it, the door closed shut behind us, because it was like one of those doors, automatically shuts behind you. Just in time for one of us to push on it, and we realized very quickly that we could not get back out through that door. So we were no longer able to get back into the shopping mall, and we're now in this hallway. So we were like, okay, well, let's just find the restroom if we can find a restroom. We ended up finding a restroom, so we were good. And then we couldn't go back, so we could only go forward, right? So we ended up going down the hall, and there was this other door, which was locked. So this is going back to this is in the 90s. Okay, this is early 90s. So I don't even know if it's the same bank anymore. I'm not sure. I don't know. Was Crocker Bank still around back then in the early 90s? Or was it already Wells Fargo? I don't remember. But we couldn't get through. We were trapped. We're in this hallway. At least we had access to water, right? There was a bathroom, but we couldn't get out. And I started panicking. Like that's like the worst. That's like my nightmare. Like being trapped in some place. Um, we, trying to jiggle the door handle, and I started freaking out, and I got, my friends told me that I did it out of sheer strength, but I kicked the door and it opened up. So, door was open, and we're like, okay, cool, cool, we made it, we're out of there. It opened up, and we realized we're like in this really like kind of marble, big marble foyer, I guess and we were looking around and we realized like what I think this is a bank, but it's on the weekend, so it's closed. How do we get out? So we start looking for a way out. Like we can see out the front, there's the street, and all the like cars and stuff. Um, all the cars and everything. Um, on either side. But there's no way for us to get out. So we go downstairs. We see there's some stairs, and we walk down the stairs. There's big fancy marble stairs. You go downstairs, and now we're in like the entry to like the safe room. Like there, we could see that the big giant door with the wheel, and I think there was like some other door with the like bars. I think that's where they have all the safety deposit boxes. And like, oh, this is great. We're gonna get. They're gonna think we're like burglars trying to get in, break into the church, the bank. I was freaking out at this point. I'm like, great. Now, not only are we trapped, but now we're gonna get arrested. Man, it was. I was scared, man. Like I've never been in trouble with the law. I still haven't, knock on wood. And I so I'm really freaking out. Like and it's not like it's a weekday, so it's not if you've been to any city where there's like a financial district or a place where, the businesses are, it's Monday through Friday, right? So I don't know what we're gonna do. None of my buddies knew what, we were all like, oh man, what's happening, like what are we gonna do? Scary. We don't know or, or what's gonna happen to us. Are we gonna Do they have closed circuit cameras? Are there alarms that are going off that we don't know about, or like the cops gonna all show up and then we're gonna get in trouble? Like what happens next? We can't get out. We're stuck. And we've not only been on the top part of this bank, but we've been down to where the safe was. So if there's closed circuit cameras, they're definitely going to see, these idiots that have been made their way down to where like the money's kept. It was probably one of the more scarier times because I didn't want to get in trouble. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't look for bad things. I was just going to a shopping mall, and then all of a sudden I'm inside a closed bank with like my buddies. So we probably look like some burglar team or something, trying to pull off some kind of a heist. I don't know how long it was. I mean, it's a blur. Like I know the adrenaline was going, so I know that I don't know how long this all took place, but like from the point where we we ended up getting trapped in the hallway to the point where we're wandering up and down, upstairs and downstairs in this bank, and these are like fancy banks. This isn't like the local bank. Usually, like in this part of town, the banks, these are like the flagship banks, so they're like super fancy. So it's even more scary, I think, because it seems like they're more important. But we sat there like we didn't know what to do. I mean, it was kind of, I guess, part of it thing that was cool was that I was with my buddies, so we didn't just weren't alone. Like we'd all get busted together. um, but we ended up just kind of ended up right at the door because like now like look, what are we gonna do? We're obviously gonna get in trouble at this point, so you might as well just come to the front and try to be as honest as you can. Hopefully, you can beg for forgiveness, and they'll let you go. But I think we were very lucky that day because we hung out there for a little while. I couldn't tell you how long. We were just waiting around to get discovered, for the cops to pull up and bust us. But eventually, some like groundskeeper guy or like a janitor custodian dude um, walked by the front. I guess they were sweeping or doing something or mopping or something, and banged on the door, looked up at us, and we're like, shouted out to him because it's the glass right here. There's like a little bit of a gap, and just told him what happened. And he just like looked down, and then he like walked away. So we're like, oh great, now I guess he's calling the cops on us. And a few minutes later, he shows back up, and he's got the keys, and he opens it up, and he just lets us out. So I'm thinking we were not the first people to do this because he didn't even care. It wasn't like he was freaking out. He was like, he could just like, seemed like he didn't care at all. And although I'm surprised because like I had to bust open that door to get out into the church, or not church. I'm sorry, to get into the bank. And that's probably, I don't know how badly I broke it to get out. That was property damage. Like I'm sure it's not. People didn't get that far into the bank as we did because I kicked open that door. So I don't know, man. That was like a scary thing. It was also like crazy, weird, and very lucky because I could have. I mean, I could have ended up having to like call my, hey, mom, hey, dad, like I'm in jail. we broke into a bank, and yeah, we got arrested. Nope, we didn't have to explain ourselves. Nothing. Man, we hightailed it out of there. We wanted to get as far away from that place as possible, just in case they changed their minds or the cops did get alerted. Man, that was a lucky, unlucky, and then lucky at the same time. So I definitely am grateful to whatever got us out of that, and maybe got us into it too, because now I got a story I can tell you guys. So it's actually It's a good situation. In hindsight, it's kind of scary at the time. Wouldn't want that to wish that upon anybody to have that happen to. I don't know. Have you ever been trapped in a store, or have you been trapped inside a bank? Man, stupid stuff that we get into as kids. So anyway, that's what I got for you today. Um, just so you know, I'd like to remind everybody that I have merch up on the AMC Princess Anna webpage, amcprincessanna.com/shop. It's in the shop tab. And also, you just go there and it's under the Sketchy Friendler collection. Also, I do this Monday through Friday on YouTube and Facebook, and every day on Instagram I post the previous day's completed drawing, and then on TikTok I do completely different videos that are about 2.5 minutes long and go all the way up through the inking process, and I just do a quick little thought or story, and those are cool. Those are really fun if you don't have time to watch these. And then on Saturday we post a poll where you guys decide which one of the drawings during Monday through Friday you would like to see completed on Sunday, where we go live and chat with you guys while I ink and color in the these drawings, or the one that wins on Saturday. All right, I think that covers all the bases. Thank you. I appreciate you guys spending time with me. I am honored and flattered that you guys are interested in looking at stuff that I draw and listening to my stories as I prattle on about nonsense. All right. Thank you so much. Hope to see you guys soon. I will talk to you later. Bye.